Hey there, it's iRun here, and we're back on Farming Simulator 17. I haven't had any videos on lately, and it's because with the holidays, it's been kind of hard to match up mine and Debob's schedule. But one of the achievements or trophies that I haven't earned yet is finishing off how many acres. I believe you have to do 10 acres each of sowing and harvesting, or cultivating and sowing. Um, I've already done it for fertilizing and I think just fertilizing. So I went down here and bought, well, let me show you real quick. Stop right here. If you look right here, um, I've already cultivated. It's the second one from the top left. It says worked het acres, I guess, and then cultivate het acres and sown het acres. I did most of that, I believe, through the missions. Like you can see that I've fertilized over 215 het acres. Um, and so I've already done 2.03 in cultivating and 3.62 in sowing. And this particular piece of equipment right here actually cultivates and sows at the same time. So I'm hoping that I can go ahead and use it and perhaps change up the particular crop type and do this field over here on the left, field 20. I just bought it. You can see my truck sitting there. And finish off this particular trophy. So hold on, I'm gonna go check exactly how much I need to complete those, and I'll be right back. All right, it is indeed 10 het acres. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'm not really 100% sure. And let's see, let's unfold the sower here. So I'm hoping I don't have to do this all myself. I'm hoping that I could perhaps hire a worker. Right now, this one is set to soybean. I don't really want to do soybean. Let's see. If I select the seed, let's just do canola, and let's see if it'll allow me to do it here. I'm gonna try to hire a worker and see if he'll do it over the top of this other stuff, or if he's gonna stop. Oh no, he's doing it. Now I also wonder right now, and I'll check my stats after it does a little bit. I'm wondering if you have to do it yourself or if hiring a worker counts. So I'm hoping that hiring a worker counts, because I don't remember harvesting and sowing in the missions. So anything that shows up here right now, yeah, it's going up. At least sowing is. I'm not seeing cultivating. So I may have to let this guy do his work. So I thought this was a cultivator as well. Alright, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let this guy do his thing. And I'm going to go over to the shop and buy a cultivator. And we will do that. And I'm not sure why it always resets me to euros when I have chosen US dollars. I mean, Shouldn't it keep... Where's this guy going? Why are you sewing... Oh, he's sewing the little side? Okay. I'm not even sure. Anyway, let me go ahead and get the cultivator going. And we'll be back and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so this didn't turn out very well as far as this part. I mean, basically, I had to hop back on here. He stopped as soon as I got out of the vehicle. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, in order just to complete those 2 missions, and when I complete those, the only thing I'll have left is to cut down 50 trees and then breed the animals. And once I do that, then I will be totally complete with all the trophies in Farming Simulator 17. They weren't quite as hard for Farming Simulator 15. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to come back over here, bring a cultivator, cultivate this all down, and let this guy sow it as well. Alright, so we'll be right back. I'm over here in the store, and I think what I'm going to try to do, I don't know if you guys have tried it yet, there is the option to lease. Because I don't know that I want to keep this piece of equipment. I'll never need it, or at least I don't think I'll need it after I do this op. It says the initial cost is $1540, base cost is $700, then per operating hour is $700, and then per day is $140. I won't need it for more than 1 day. I don't know how many hours I'll need it, maybe 1 hour. So it probably cost me $1540 to rent it or lease it. Not sure if I have to trade it. I guess I have to sell it back or turn it back in. But let's give this a go and we'll see what happens. And I can pick up my lease at the store. I'm already here. Alright, let's take this down to the field and get to cultivating. Again, that one piece of equipment I had that cultivates and sows at the same time. I'm not sure why it was only counting sowing, but we're going to go back down to that same field. Go ahead and let the worker do its job. We'll verify that he's doing it, and then after that we'll just come back after it's all done. If you have already completed the trophies, leave that down in the comment below. What do you think? Tell me a little bit about the breeding. Do the animals just automatically breed once you have it, or do you know? If you've completed that, let me know. If you watch the series, you know that we started sheep. We bought some, but I don't know that they've been around long enough to actually start breeding. And I'm assuming that they just do it automatically, that you don't have to tell them to get together and do their thing. Alright, so let's head on down there and finish this up. Alright, we're going to line this up and let the worker start doing his thing. We'll also go and make sure that it's giving us credit for the cultivating. So let's go over here to statistics. And I'm not seeing cultivating move. Oh, it is. Alright, it is going up. So we're now up to 2.06, 2.07. Alright, again, if you've done these trophy missions, let me know. I'm really interested also. All I'll have left to do is cut down 50 trees, which is no big deal. We know how to do that. And then breed some animals, which I haven't started cows or pigs yet. Think about doing the tutorial on pigs. I do know how they work. I have started sheep, but need to wait for them to start breeding. Alright, so I'm going to let this worker do this thing, and we'll be back shortly. Alright, just in case you were curious, I was curious. I went ahead and pulled up the animal screen, and if you look down there to the left under sheep, the fourth one down, it says next animal, and I'm assuming that's 227 hours and 26 minutes, or is that 227 days and 20? I mean, it wouldn't be that long. It doesn't take that long. So I'm assuming that's going to be 227 game hours. So let's do a little bit of math on that. So taking 227 game hours, divided by 24 hours in a day, that's going to be approximately 9.5 days. Actually, a little bit less than that, but 9.5 days, I guess, in game before we will get our own sheep. So we may have to buy some animals, let them hang out, and fast forward game time to complete those particular trophies. All right, just want to share that with you, and we'll be right back. All right, as you can see here, we're coming up on the last pass. He's done this whole field now. And if we go into our menu, you can see at the second one there, we are now at 10.52 hectares of cultivating. So we have completed that trophy. Now all we have to do is get on and complete the sowing, and we'll have everything done except for cutting down 50 trees and breeding animals. All right, we're wrapping this up. Want to show this here. So it actually took us 2 hours of real time, because the game is on real time. We started at 10:59. It's 12:59. And what I want to do is, let's see if we can go back and... So how do we sell it back or whatever? Do we just have to take it back to the shop? I'm going to try to figure that out. But if you already know that, leave that down in the comments below. I was hoping I could just go in here and say, hey, sell it back, but there's nothing to sell. So let's go ahead and lift it and fold it up. Guess we're going to have to take it back up there. I hope we don't get charged for transport time. Alright, I'll see you guys up at the shop. Alright, so iRun here. We made it back to the shop. You can see I have it right there. If you go into your menu under Vehicle Overview, you can see down at the very bottom, you'll see the vehicles right here under this column, like where the $840 is. That's your leased items. So I did find out from watching a video by KP Shimano that there's 2 ways to do it. I went ahead and stopped and took the time. First off, you can go in here and you could just sell this here, return it. But you know what? That would be kind of a pain to have to drive back to the shop every time. And like we did here, we went into the garage and, you know, I didn't see it. I found out what you can do is if you press, you see at the very top where I can press my R1 and it'll show you the leased items. So from there, you can just hit return it, and just want to share that with you guys as well. There is some debate about the cost of leasing items. For me, for this one particular time, it was fine, and I wouldn't want to do it as a regular. If I was going to keep that piece of equipment, I'd go ahead and buy it. And all right, so we got one more that we have to do. We need to go down and cultivate a little bit over 6 acres more sowing. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll finish up this part of kind of my like trophy hunting. Hopefully you saw the 3-point. The 3-pointer is like right over there at the. That's where the. Wait, was it there? Yeah, I believe it was right over there, or was it in between here? Anyway, I'll link that in the video for you guys if you haven't seen that. Want to know how to complete the 3-point play? Yeah, right there. There's the basketball courts. So you can see that. So you can get that trophy if you haven't yet. It's not as hard as you might think it is. Yeah, I love the scenery. Look at those mountains. Beautiful. Alright, let's get on to finishing up the sewing. I guess it's going to take about another 2 hours of real time, game time, but you won't have to watch all that, so no problems. We'll be right back. Alright, here we go. I am going to go back with wheat, so we can also get straw or hay or whatever it is. I think it's straw. Because I just think that's going to be better off if when we get into the breeding animals thing. So we're going to let it do its thing, and I'll keep track of the actual acres, head acres of being sown right now, and we'll see you shortly. Alright, as you can see, we are almost done with the sewing trophy. I'm going to go in here. We'll see, it should do the pop-up of the trophy on my screen. It probably won't show in the video, though. Okay, well, I checked my stats here, and it is beyond 10 acres. Now I'm questioning myself of whether that has to be 10 acres that you actually do and not hiring a worker. I'm going to go check my my trophies real quick, and I'll be right back. Otherwise, I have just wasted the last 4 hours of my life. Alright, we are back. It did work. I don't know why I didn't get a pop-up in-game. Normally you get the little pop-up that says, hey, you've completed this trophy, but it did. So all I have left now is to cut down 50 trees. I think I've already cut down 10 or something, whatever the initial trophy is. Or maybe it's just one. I don't know. And do the breeding. So again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, this is iRun, and we'll see you.